Greetings from the paddock at Yonkers Raceway. Peter Kleinhans here with Jason Bartlett. We're looking at some of the races for Tuesday's card. Jason has a horse in every one of these mile-and-a-quarter races. Start things off with the 7th race. Jason, you're driving a horse listed at 20-1, Sailor Eddie. But I see this horse had been up in class from before and then dropped down last time and had the 8-hole. Do you think he's got a shot now that he's moving inside?
Yeah, you know, he's been kind of dying to be put into the race here. He's been kind of tough. He had 6,000 last week, but still drew a bad spot. So, you know, I'm gonna try to put him in play here, and because I know, you know, his back form, he's a decent horse here. So horses to beat in here, obviously the number 1, raced really well last week, trotted 57 home in 29. So that's the horse to beat. Hopefully we can find a trip behind that one. Okay,
Sailor Eddie doesn't show that much speed on the program, but in these 12-horse fields, are you more likely to leave even with a post like the 6-hole?
Yeah, you know, if he has a little bit of gate speed, you're better off kind of sitting up close and getting away 10th or 12th, trying to find 3rd, 4th, 5th over cover, and trying to win from there on a half-mile track. It's kind of a tough spot.
Okay, so there's Sailor Eddie in race number 7. Move ahead to the 8th race on the program. In this one, Jason, you've got one from the outer tier. Post 10, Meadowview Arnie. Now, when you're racing from these second-tier spots, especially when you don't have the 9-hole, what do you have a plan in mind, or are you just sort of following horses out of there?
Yeah, just hoping the horse in front of me gets me out of there a little bit close, halfway into the race, I guess. Especially this horse, he's really hothead. You know, usually just throw him on the gate and away we go. But here we're going to have to kind of finesse our way through there, try to get him into a clear spot, and then make our move. Really nice horse, been racing really well last 2 or 3 starts. So. You know, with no hiccups in the race, no bad luck, I think still he's the best here.
Have you been finding in these longer races that horses are used to, you know, going towards the top in a mile race, are able to figure out how to race in the longer events?
You know, a lot of us is trying to keep them calm early, you know, not gassing them out earlier, and so they have a little something left. So this horse, you know, once he gets into a race, he's good, he's manageable.
Okay, that's Meadowview Arnie, one of the favorites that Jason's going to be driving in race number 8. He's a 3-1 shot from the 10-hole. Then we move to the 9th race, and here you've got a tough spot, post 8 in a 10-horse field with Lady Katarina. A big drop in class from a stakes race. She hadn't raced since October, came back to the races, was kind of conservatively driven in a stakes race, and now moves into a Manometer 2 from post 8. Kind of an interesting situation. First time you've driven this horse.
Yeah, you know, she's a 3-year-old. You know, made 31,000 last year, so she's a pretty good little horse, I would have to say. No one's a 2. Kind of a wide open field here, first time on a half, so I'm going to probably watch her replays and see how she's gated, see how she corners at the other tracks, and see how everybody else is driving her. But her paper looks really good, very, very competitive, just, you know, bad post.
Now, when you pick up a drive on a horse like this you've never sat behind before, do you ask the trainer for a lot of information, or do you try to do your own analysis?
Yeah, definitely ask the trainer to see what they want to do, how they want to race her. You know, get insight, you know, what she likes, what she doesn't.
Okay, so learning experience and possibly a win here for Lady Katarina, who's listed at 4-1 despite the outside. Good luck from that spot. The 2, Masakaya. Sorry about that one. Another drop in class from a Manometers of 8 down to a Manometers of 8,000 here. A win 3 starts ago, but another one you're driving for the first time. Do you know anything about her?
But just been racing, you know, against him a little bit. No, he has some gate speed. He beat me. He beat Meadowview Arnie 3 weeks ago. Raced really well. Set the 2-hole. Had trot on the end. You know, so he has gate speed. I know that, and hopefully we can just kind of put him in play and then go from there.
Okay, this is a Manometers of 8,000. He was racing in a Manometers of 8. Those are basically the same class. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the same class. And you know, the 3-horse. That's a pretty good mare, trotting mare. You know, she's really fast, probably the class of the field. You know, she's a good little horse. And then the 8-horse, I know he's coming. He was a good horse here last year, so he has gate speed, so he'll probably be put into play too. So. Looks like a kind of a wide open group.
In the 11th race, a very popular horse, Winwood Scout, has been claimed 4 times in a row. You haven't had the pleasure of driving him, but he looks like a horse will go to the top for anyone. I assume that's where you're headed here.
Yeah, that's where we're going to try to head. You know, kind of the same horses he's in with last week. Raced really well. Done the mile and a quarter races, done a mile. Been racing well in all of them. So you can't really say much there. You know, looks like he's in a good spot. 4-hole. You know, great spot to leave from. And I think he's the best there if everything goes well.
A little bit up in class. Now, here's a horse, since you haven't been driving, do you talk to the people who've been driving before? Brian Sears, Tyler Buter, Mark McDonald, Dan Dubay. This horse done well for everyone. Do you ask them, or do you just watch his races?
No, I just been racing against him enough that I know him. I've never driven him, but, you know, when you race here every night, you know, you get to know the horses.
All right, Jason, well, pretty much a live horse in just about every race, so good luck on Tuesday.
Thank you.